I mean, he's talking 6th seed. They are the 3rd seed, just so you know.
But I mean, how many games out of the 6th seed are they?
I don't know, but I will tell you that there's nobody pulling away here. By the way, that's him. Redoubtable, questionable. It's a happy Martin Luther King Day. To those of you out here, we were compelled to do this because obviously, in honor of the late great man who did so much for so many, and his impact is still felt to this day. Talk about lasting impressions. That would be Martin Luther King Jr. Highly questionable. And this is IDD on a Man Up Monday. We have the finals in the NFL for the AFC and NFC are set. Of course, they didn't come with they came with a hitch because why not? And there's a few. But we were talking about the Knicks and the Celtics. Celtics right now are down 7 in the 3rd quarter at Detroit. I don't expect them to win that game. They have not beaten an elite team on the road without Tatum, and I don't see that changing tonight. Plus, they're doing what they always do. They actually had led most of the first half. And what did they do? Say with me, Tom. They kept chucking threes. So they went from 5 up to 7 down. And
I mean, when in doubt.
When in doubt.
Hoist.
When in doubt, hoist.
Hoist.
When in doubt, chuck it out. I mean,
the only thing that makes them moist is to hoist.
That's right. So, and doesn't seem like they're going to change. They got the lead going the basket. Are you actually putting that game on? Isn't it over yet?
Title game?
Yeah.
It's 10-0.
It's over.
What a snooze fest that first half.
It's over. God. Miami can't do anything on offense. It's just a matter of time before they crack. And Indiana has the ball again. Yes, it'll probably be 17-0.
Carson Beck's going to have to get his 3rd degree and come back for another 4 years.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, what is he, 27 now? I mean, this is getting a little ridiculous.
23.
This is ridiculous.
Dude, did you hear that the other day when they were like, so what's it like being you? You were on campus. Have you had class? And he goes, oh, no, I graduated 2 years ago.
I'm just here for the football.
And everybody's like, huh?
Yeah, I'm just here for the football.
He's probably taking like 1 class.
I'm just here trying to up my draft status. And again, it's not working. So, because this would have been the game to do it. And
he'd be the 2nd quarterback in this playoff to have Indiana hurt his
draft status. Miami's defense is putting up a fight. They've held them to 10 points. But
can't ask for much more.
And I thought they would do that. The question was, could Miami's offense, who supposedly is bigger by 50 pounds a man on the offensive line, do anything? And the answer is clearly no. Because they are not taking advantage of this. I don't know. I've been watching the Celtics because I thought it was going to be a snooze fest. So, and I saw Michael Irvin down there with this garbage on. I'm like, oh, this idiot. So I don't need to see him. He is making me root for Indiana. I'd love to see the ACC win, being an ACC guy, but not at the cost of Michael Irvin celebrating.
To see Indiana win, though, would be much better than that.
I don't care if I have no love for the Big Ten.
Has Indiana ever won?
They had the worst program in the history of Division I college football until 2 years ago.
Why did he go there?
Because he wanted to carve his own mark, which he is on the verge of doing.
Oh, without a doubt.
See, he didn't want to follow Nick Saban.
I know, I love that.
I love this. Is why I laughed at Lane, who was doing this at Ole Miss.
Exactly.
And his team got to the Final Four without him. And if he was there,
they might have won.
They might have won. So he's a donkey. I hope he falls flat on his fucking face. We've said it before. He probably will because, that conference is loaded top to bottom. And I don't see what advantages he's going to gain there because it's LSU. Come on. There's Alabama and Georgia. Who are bigger names in that conference than LSU ever was. So I'm not holding my breath on that. But anyway, as far as the Knicks go,
just pathetic.
I watched this game tonight, and I was saying to myself that this might be worse than Tommy let on. And I know that people have been hurt, but they just don't. They don't. How do I put
this?
They've
got nothing.
It's not that they got nothing. They just don't know how to. They don't play like a team. They don't play like a team that has an identity. I don't know what their identity is. No. They've got a couple of guys that can play defense. They got a couple of guys that can play offense. The coach plays 9-10 guys, but what is the identity of the New York Knicks? I can't tell you what it is. And I didn't see anything in this game tonight to tell me that they're a defensive team or they're an offensive team or they're a zone, whatever. They don't have an identity. They're a team that has some talent but no identity. And when you have no identity and you're halfway through a season, to Tom's point, that's bad.
Well, when when you start out multiple games 0 from the 3-point line, they were 0 for 10 from the 3-point line and just continued shooting. They did this the other night. They were 0 for their first, I think, 12 from 3.
Yeah.
And it puts them in a major hole because they come up, take a contested 3, give up a wide open 3. Come back, contested 3, wide open 3. Turnover, wide open 3. They're down double digits in the first quarter every fucking night. Tonight, they were down by 30 in the first half to the Mavericks. I mean...
Now, the Mavs had come in on a 3-game win streak.
Dude, but give me a break. They're fucking 10 games under.
They have not been healthy all season. So we don't know what the Mavericks
You're getting cooked by fucking Max Christie and some guy who's wearing an undershirt.
Max Christie is the one I don't get. I was looking at this. I'm going, who the fuck is Max?
He was 7 for 8. Remember the other day I said every night some nobody is shooting ridiculous from 3. And the other night it was somebody who was 7 for 8. And now tonight this kid started off 7 for 8 from 3.
At one point, and I don't know if it held, the Mavericks were 50% from the 3-point line.
Oh yeah,
that was late. This was late in the third quarter. Yeah, they were like 14 for 28. I'm like, well,
dude, did you see the other stat I texted you? At one point in the game, the Knicks were losing the fast point
32-2.
32-2.
That means they weren't getting back.
I mean,
that's bad.
It's
losing the fast break 32-2. This isn't Magic Johnson and the Showtime Lakers out there. I mean, that I would understand. Okay, not this. Okay, but I don't get it. You know, Cooper Flag. Look, he
didn't even have a great game.
No, he was solid. 18.7 rebounds. He was okay, but he wasn't.
He wasn't killing.
He wasn't killing them. I mean, so
there was some guy named Russell who was wearing an undershirt, and Max Christie. Max Christie had 30 points or something.
I don't know. But again, this is the thing. It's a rudderless ship. If Jalen Brunson, and I don't even know if it's his fault, but the thing is,
yeah, but he's part of it.
He's part of it. He's a liability in the defensive end. We knew that already.
Awful.
But I just don't know. I don't even know what they are. This is the thing. I'm like, what's their identity? Right now, it's a team that chucks too many threes. That's their identity.
Yeah.
That's it.
Without any shooters.
They don't have
they don't have a single shooter.
When the Celtics had shooters, I thought this was too much. The Knicks don't have a roster like that.
Their best shooter, well, according to statistically this season, it's Deuce McBride.
Okay.
But he's taking too many threes.
Yeah.
Now, granted, coming into the last 3 games, he was shooting 50% from the 3-point line. But still, that's not who he is. Go to the bucket. He's got a good mid-range game and take threes as they come to you. Yeah. But, man, starting the game 0 for 10 from 3-point line. It's an embarrassment.
I don't get it. I watched most of that game. I picked it up probably in the middle of the first quarter because I knew the Celtics were going to be on afterwards. So I was like, let's go check this out. They never led.
No.
They never led. I'm like, you're at home against they're missing their top 2 players. No Anthony Davis, no Kyrie Irving. How did you never lead?
Dude, I don't understand. Not only did they never lead, in 6 minutes in, they were down 10 and never cut it to single digits again.
Yeah, it was never.
It was a joke.
The closest they got was 14 or 13, I think.
And that was with 3 minutes left, and the Mavs weren't even playing.
I mean, Mike Tirico, God love him, was trying to keep this game interesting, but even he was falling asleep at the mic. You could just tell. He's like,
I can't believe I watched as much as I did.
I mean,
dude, but then in the second quarter, Jalen's trying to gather them around and talk to them. Mikal Bridges and Kat tuned him out. You could tell they didn't even give a fuck.
See right there.
But by both of them.
Yeah.
What do either of them do for this team?
Yeah, I mean,
Mikal Bridges gave up 20 fucking picks for you. I mean, okay, big deal. You made 2 big plays against Boston at the end of those playoff games. Thanks. Where'd it get us? A loss in the championship series to the conference finals to the fucking Pacers. Thank you. Appreciate all you've done.
Yep.
You missed more threes than I've taken in my life. Cat had at one point 5 turnovers and 3 offensive fouls.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't watching Cat per se. I was watching but when I looked up, I'm like, because I wasn't keeping track of his stats, but I was curious. He's getting a lot of rebounds, so I'm like,
well, they're small.
I mean, he does have.
Dallas 18, is small.
Yeah, I mean, he does have 18 rebounds. So I was like, all right, well, he's doing that at least.
But if you watch him, he's always on the floor. He tries to post people up. He got punked out of his fucking gourd the other night. Draymond Green was just shitting on him. Oh shit! Runaway touchdown, Miami.
Well, we have a game. That's the
10-7.
That's the running back. Miami actually decided to play a little smash.
No, that wasn't Malachi.
That's the other kid. There's two of them.
He's big.
Yeah, there's two of them.
How tall is he?
He's like 6'3". That kid is a beast.
Mark Fletcher Jr., 57-yard.
He is a beast.
Well, that changes things.
Yeah, it's a game. We have a game. Why not? You know, why am I surprised? We're at the Donnie. It's at Donnie's. You know,
Donnie B's.
Donnie B's.
No, this isn't Donnie B's.
No.
This is Dago Donnie's.
Dago Donnie's. My bad.
Shit, Donnie B's closed up shop.
It did. Well, we renovated.
Well, it was no. Donnie B's was down there.
That's true. Yeah,
I mean, it's a shame to see the type of life that
you had to
place
see
had.
Joe Boo. If anything,
to see the type of life that Donnie B's once had.
It was great.
I mean,
I do miss it. I'm not gonna lie, I miss it.
Oh yeah,
I do.
I was thinking about that as I was watching the playoff games. I was like,
we used to be at Donnie B's hanging out, watching playoff football, making bets, and
last night would have been great.
Awfully, it would have been great last night.
Because you had off.
Look, the games this weekend. We're going to take a quick break and come back for this because we wanted to vote this. Right, by the way, the Celtics have cut it to 3, so this is a Donnie.
A little bit of a DP.
It's 63-60, so Boston's not going away, and they won't. They're resilient. Maybe they started going to the basket. That's a big hole. That was a large hole that man just ran through. Yeah. That was a large hole for a large man. Well, Miami hit back, so we'll see what happens. But the Celtics are in this game. Look, Tatum is working out. Tatum actually flew with the team to Detroit. He was practicing with the team today.
You guys are going to get the fucking 1 seed. Well, maybe not because Detroit's
they're 4.5 ahead of us.
That's it.
If we win tonight, it's 3.5. So the other thing, and they floated this, and I don't know how the validity of this, but there's a chance that they could trade for Zubac. Who, if they were to get Zubac,
where is he right now?
He's he's with the Clippers, I think.
Clippers.
But they're saying that the Clippers are talking about moving him at the trade deadline. They're saying it would cost Boston a first round pick, which I would do that for him. Because he's got 2 years left on his deal after this year, so they'd have him for 2 years after this year.
Oh yeah.
If that does present itself, Boston would be foolish not to do it because if you were to add him and Jason Tatum, you are a title contender.
You need size to get through Detroit.
Well, they've got Nehemiah's kid. He would be the other guy, and they would be perfect together.
Detroit's big.
They're big.
Physical.
They're big and physical. Yeah. Tommy's right about that. And Tatum obviously is 6'9", 6'10", and you add this kid who can play. I mean, if you haven't seen this Zubac kid, he is a fundamental. He's a big fundamental 2.0. The kid just knows how to play. He's physical. He rebounds. He'll give you 35 minutes a night without flinching. And you could start him and bring Nehemiah's Cato off the bench, and he's been starting all year. Mm-hmm. So your bench would be, my God, I mean, very deep.
That's what you call deep sea fishing.
Again, I don't know the validity of this. This got floated in the past couple of days that they were talking about this guy maybe moving him at the deadline for draft picks. Boston would be wise to give up 2 picks for him because that's 2 titles, maybe. If he is there with Tatum and Brown and what they've got right, Derek White and Brady, they have a shot to win this year and next year if they were to get him. Yeah. You throw in some garbage players, that you don't really want to keep, but that would be a very interesting. Right now, it's tied at 64 in the third. So Boston is not going away. They're playing them tough because the Celtics are resilient. Brown's got 19. By the way, Brown is also guarding Cunningham.
Yeah,
he held him to 8 points in the first half.
You need somebody strong to guard Cunningham. He's all about physicality.
Yeah, and that's Jaylen Brown to a T.
Yep.
So he's taken on that challenge. I give him credit. They're still chucking too many damn threes. They're 9 of 25.
Let's see what the Knicks shot from 3.
I mean, do we want to know? Yeah, why not?
That would be a funny.
That would be funny. It would be. They were 0 for 10 to start the game, right?
But they got back on track.
Now, Boston is 15 for 16 from the foul line, so they are getting to the basket.
That's good.
They're on pace for 20. If they get line 25 times, they got a shot if they can keep playing defense. So we'll see. But they're in the game, and that's all. They're down 3 right now because Duncan Robinson. He can't just go away and die. This guy haunts me, Duncan Robinson.
Did you see that play? Did you see that play where they almost threw the ball out of bounds? He saves it over his head to Cunningham, runs to the corner. Cunningham hits him 3. It was like,
that's what Duncan Robinson does. He's a thorn in my fucking side. I can't stand him. He can't just go away and die. Every time Boston just scored Peyton Pritchard, it's a 1-point game. Or was it him?
What the fuck?
No, it was Nemanja. And Nemaja's Keita put it back, it looks like, for a dunk.
Dude, NBA.com sucks.
I know. Anyway, but we got
ESPN is so much better.
we got two Donnies going on right now. But yeah, that's an interesting take. If Zubek is being floated, and again, for them, you trade him to the other conference, you never see him again, and you get 2 first-round draft picks out of it, maybe a player or two. I don't know. I don't know who they'd be willing to part with.
Who would you give up?
I'm not giving up any of the core.
Would you give up Hauser?
I would for him. Yes.
I mean, you might have to give up a piece like that.
I would give up Hauser for him in a heartbeat. I would. He's a way better player than Hauser. That's not even close. I mean, we have Simmons off the bench, who's been awesome. He had 39 last game off the bench. They've got offense off the bench. They don't need if it takes Hauser and 2 draft picks to get him. I do that in a heartbeat.
Oh yeah.
I do that in a heartbeat.
What about Pritchard?
No, he's untouchable. You're not getting rid of him. No, that's dumb. He's part of the core. He goes back to the bench when Tatum comes back. He's your 6th man with Nemaja's Keita and the kid and Simmons, the kid who's averaging 15 a game off the bench. That's an 8-man rotation that I don't know if even Oklahoma City can catch.
Okay, here we go.
So what do they shoot?
Oh my God, this is pathetic.
What did they shoot? What was it?
They were 9 for 31 from 3.
That's actually not as bad as I thought.
Well, they missed their first 10.
Well, they took less than 40 though.
Right, but they were shooting 29%.
Yeah.
Now, they shot 60% from the free throw line.
They missed 8 free throws.
12 for 20.
That's awful. You can't miss 8 free throws. You can't miss 8
It's so bad.
America, you can't. If you're an NBA team and you're at home, you can't miss 8 free throws.
He stopped playing. He stopped playing Tyler Kolek. Tyler Kolek looks like a shell of himself. Lost all confidence. Can't dribble, can't pass without making a fucking turnover. Karl Anthony Towns. Let's look. 5 turnovers.
Boston is 9 of 26 in the 3-point line. They just took the lead 68-67. We'll keep you posted on that throughout the night. We're going to take a break. We'll come back segment 2. We are going to talk AFC, NFC title game. I think the Patriots are back. We will talk about it segment 2 coming right up.
Bro. The Mavs 50.